What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and today really just gets crazier and crazier because now we are getting reports of a possible brand new Nintendo Switch, or really the Switch Pro, coming very soon. Now I'm gonna try to go over this as the best way I can with explaining how this is happening and what this means and what's come out. So apparently the NVIDIA DLSS source code leaked online, and this is all the files for the Nintendo Switch and the chip systems for multiple different consoles, the NVIDIA chip. And here you can see just a whole bunch of code and information regarding the code, and it's probably very hard to understand what any of this means, but I can actually explain this a lot better, because thanks to Samus Hunter, we get more information on exactly what this relates to with the Nintendo Switch Pro. Now, Samus Hunter, a leak insider, says leaked codes and folders suggest some feature that we will see in the next Nintendo console. NVEN 2 is likely the Nintendo Switch successor. NVEN are the API developed by NVIDIA for the Switch. There are many references to DLSS support and the codename T239/Dane for the chipset. Now, the only thing that you really need to focus on is the NVEN 2, because Nintendo Switch uses NVEN, and this is kind of, stating that obviously NVEN 2 is a new version of the Nintendo Switch, a more powerful version, and one that could very well be coming very soon, since it is in the code as it is being worked on. It has been worked on for a while, and we have been hearing rumors about a new Switch coming very soon, and this would leads me into my next talk. Many leakers have been saying for a while that around the end of 2023, early 2024, we could have been seeing a brand new Switch, or the Switch Pro, that we've been waiting for so long. And a lot of people were doubting it because of all the big games coming out, but it's starting to line up and make a lot of sense, and let me tell you why. Now, Marco Mero is another Nintendo Switch leaker or insider, and they tweeted out at the end of December last year, 2023 will be the last strong year for the Nintendo Switch, since 2023 will be the start of the new generation for Nintendo with a new console. Very similar to the actual Switch, but a little more powerful than the PS4, with 4K, new functions, and compatible with old Switch games. Now, once again, still at the end of December, he tweets out, "It's unclear when they plan to release it. It should be at holidays 2023, but they have some games in the pipeline to make a strong debut. Mario Kart and new 3D Mario, a complete edition of Super Smash Bros., and improved versions of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel and Metroid Prime 4, that I think at this point is going to be the Breath of the Wild of the new console with dual release. There is some casual games there too. The actual Switch should be around at least until 2024 with some compatible games for both systems. After that, they will focus on the new console." Now, there is some things to take away from this and note. For one, it talks about the new Mario Kart being one of the big debut games, and it looks like that may not be true because we're still getting 48 brand new tracks, or really remastered tracks, from Mario Kart's past. And that's going all the way to the end of 2023, so it's not going to be at least until 2024 until we do see Mario Kart. So maybe that's pushed back a little bit. Maybe that was Nintendo's decision to ultimately throw in this new DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the last second. That makes sense. But then we move on to the other things being a big 3D Mario and obviously Breath of the Wild 2. And one thing about this is it's been a very long time since we've seen another big 3D Mario adventure, or really even a 2D Mario game. It's been 5 years since Super Mario Odyssey, and yes, we have gotten Bowser's Fury. I love saying this all the time, it's a small little addition, but it's just not the next big 3D Mario game, and we've been waiting for so long. And with Breath of the Wild 2, there's been new debate whether or not this game is actually going to get delayed thanks to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet coming out, which is another open world game towards the end of this year. And lots of people think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to get delayed until 2023. And now, it kind of makes sense. If Nintendo has a brand new Switch Pro or a brand new Switch coming within 2023, they're probably going to want to have some type of simultaneous release with this brand new console, in the same way they did with the Wii U and the Switch. And of course, Mario is going to be one of the first big games using this console, and maybe an exclusive for this new Switch. Now, obviously with the recent news, Marco Mero tweets out again today a quote from his original tweet with the eyeball emojis and the timer, which obviously means we're getting very close to the Switch Pro, and that he may have actually had some real information on that. And then they also tweet, "The next Switch is going to be super cool with super in parentheses. So maybe this is going to be the Super Switch or the Nintendo Switch Super. I don't know. We know Nintendo has done that before with the SNES being the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, so we'll see. But this is very, very interesting. And of course, we got to take all that with a grain of salt, the extra information there regarding the Switch games and everything like that, because we don't know the actual likelihood of what's going on with this. The only thing we do know is Nintendo definitely probably is working on a brand new revision and remodel of the Nintendo Switch, and that's exciting, and that's something that of course we knew was going to happen. We are really on year 5 of the Nintendo Switch already, and it's at a point where it's almost time to get something new. Yes, we had the Switch OLED, but I mean, it's actually time for a new power upgrade and something completely different. So this is exciting. I can't wait to see exactly what this is and what games are going to come alongside with it, but it might line up with the next big Zelda and big Mario together, once again like 2017 did, which is super exciting. But guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Are you excited for a new Switch? Do you guys really not want a new Switch at the moment? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nintendo in general. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.